But what if I told you that there is a single key that can unlock every door in the film and theater industry? I want to introduce you to the Monologue Mastery Method. This is your strategic pathway to lead roles. Now, this isn't just another acting technique. It's not just another acting class or workshop. I'm talking about a proactive system designed to transform talented actors from invisible to undeniable leading actors. The cold hard truth is that waiting for auditions is not going to launch your career. Waiting keeps you on the sidelines, and waiting keeps you in Joe jobs, perhaps as a waiter. See what I did there? Creating opportunities by strategically showcasing your talent is the only way to take control and start booking those lead roles. Ooh, welcome to Inside the Audition, the podcast that helps actors master the art and science of auditions so you can stand out for all the right reasons and book your next lead role. I'm your host, Joey Freddie Larson. Make sure to connect with me on the IG at Joey Freddie Larson. Slip into the DMs, ask a question, suggest a topic for an upcoming episode, or apply to be my next guest. In every episode, we dive deep into audition experience, advice, strategies, industry insights, and inspiring stories from top actors, directors, producers, casting directors, film and theater industry pros. So whether you're an emerging actor just getting started or you're a seasoned pro, Inside the Audition is your backstage pass to audition success. Remember that Inside the Audition is sponsored by the Monologue of the Month Club, your ultimate resource for actors who want to master monologues so that you can showcase your unique talent to agents, casting directors, and producers so that you can attract more auditions and book your next lead role. Inside the club, you can join weekly monologue jams, get access to monthly industry pro workshops, get professional coaching, personalized feedback, and collaborate with an international community of growth-minded actors. Monologue of the Month Club is your golden ticket to land your next lead role. Head over to actorsauditionclub.com for free audition training, tools, resources, and you can get more info on how you can join the Monologue of the Month Club today. Now, today we've got a special episode. I'm actually going to go a little deeper into the Monologue of the Month Club to explain exactly who this is for, what you get inside the club, and the transformation that you'll see in your acting career. So, thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's get into it here. So, first of all, who is this for? It's for professional and emerging film and theater actors who want to film your strongest performance ever in 30 days or less so that you can attract lead roles without waiting for your big break. It's a proven step-by-step system to help you attract agents, casting, and producers and transform from small roles into lead roles with no expensive coaching required. If you're ready to rock, you can drop a comment anywhere you're listening to this that says, yes, I'm ready for my next lead role, or hit me up in the DMs on Instagram. Say, yep, I'm ready for my next lead role, and we can get you enrolled in the Monologue of the Month Club. Now, let's explain what this is. Since 2017, I've helped hundreds of actors book dream roles on platforms like Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple TV, Prime Video, Crave, Hulu, HBO Max, Peacock, all the networks, all the platforms, Netflix, as I mentioned. And we've done that over since, like I said, 2017. We've helped hundreds of actors. I believe we've helped them shoot over 5,000 auditions. And so we've been getting great results doing that. Some testimonials here. Phil Lutzi, who you might have seen in Bad Blood, New Eden, or Terrific Women, says, my agents are always pleased with the quality. They work with you to enhance your performance, make suggestions. They never rush. Booking online is easy, even the same day, and the membership saves you money. They always make great suggestions, things that I hadn't considered before, and it's very fun to play. That's one of our members, Phil Lutzi. Chris Locke says, I use these guys all the time. It's fun. It's easy. They've got a great objective eye for your performance, and they really help you stretch out and try some stuff. Scott Wolf who you might recognize from Party of Five fame. He's gone on to do all kinds of incredible projects, had a long career. He was here a while back. He said, I had an amazing time with Actors Audition Club. Brandon was awesome. The space really feels comfortable, creative, incredible supportive energy, brilliant creative ideas and suggestions. Highly recommend for a rewarding experience, a professional audition to give you the best chance of booking the gig. So those are a few of the testimonials here, but let's get into this. The brutal truth is why your acting career is dying a slow death and how to revive it before it's too late. If you're a talented actor who's tired of being invisible, you're constantly wondering if you're ever going to break through, you're feeling like your dreams are slipping away, you're not alone. Maybe some of this sounds all too familiar. You're hustling harder than ever, you're submitting all kinds of self tapes, you're networking, you're taking classes, but something's not clicking. While others seem to effortlessly land roles, you're stuck in an endless cycle of Joe jobs, sporadic small roles, and waiting for that one email from your agent that just never seems to come. Maybe you're witnessing opportunities slip through your fingers. You're experiencing auditions that don't go anywhere, callbacks that lead to nothing but silence. Roles always just seem just out of your reach. And maybe you've got a deep down, dark, growing fear that your acting dream might just be that, a dream. So inside, you might be wrestling with some thoughts that eventually chew away at your confidence as an actor. Thoughts like, will this acting thing ever work out? Or do I even have what it takes to book lead roles? Or worse, maybe I should just give up. Or it's all about who you know, and clearly I don't know the right people. Now, this frustration is real. That doubt can be crushing, and the silence can be deafening. So, what's really keeping you stuck? Here's the hard truth. It's not about your talent, or it's not just about your talent. Talent is important. You need the craft and the training, but you have trained. You've developed your skills. Maybe you went to film school, theater school, you went to a conservatory, you've probably taken all kinds of online workshops, in-person workshops, casting director sessions, all kinds of ongoing training. But the real problem, you lack a strategic system and the personal power to showcase your talent to the world, to agents, to casting, to producers, to your audience online, which means you might be waiting to be discovered instead of working to become undeniable. I'm going to say it again. You're waiting to be discovered, and you cannot wait. You, you're called an actor, not a waiter, although a lot of actors are waiters, but it's because they're waiting to be discovered instead of working and acting to become undeniable. You might think that mastery means perfection, but what it really means is working towards strategic visibility. You're talented, but right now you may not be you're not being seen. And if nothing changes, your unwanted future could look something like this. Another year of Joe jobs that just suck your soul and drain your creative energy, or just more watching other actors and other friends, some who maybe you feel are less talented or less trained, but more strategic, book the roles that you feel you deserve. You might also start to see your acting dreams slowly fade into just a what if scenario. And you might be on the path to eventually settling for a life that is far from the stage and screen that you've always dreamed about. Every month that passes is another opportunity lost, another audition unseen, another role that could have been yours just slipping through your fingers. But here's the good news. This doesn't have to be your fate. Success in the acting industry isn't just about your natural talent. It's talent plus strategy, and both of those can be learned. Talent meaning your actual craft, plus strategy, both of those can be learned. So imagine transforming from a struggling unseen actor to an in-demand lead actor talent. And today I'm going to talk and show you exactly how to do that. Imagine your acting career as a locked treasure chest. A treasure chest full of jewels and gold and booty and bullion, but you cannot get in it. You know that your talent and the lead roles that come with it are inside, but no matter how hard you bang on the lid, it just will not budge. But what if I told you that there is a single key that can unlock every door in the film and theater industry? I want to introduce you to the Monologue Mastery Method. This is your strategic pathway to lead roles. Now, isn't just another acting technique. It's not just another acting class or workshop. I'm talking about a proactive system designed to transform talented actors from invisible to undeniable leading actors. The cold hard truth is that waiting for auditions is not going to launch your career. Waiting keeps you on the sidelines, and waiting keeps you in Joe jobs, perhaps as a waiter. See what it did there? Creating opportunities by strategically showcasing your talent is the only way to take control and start booking those lead roles. So here's why the monologue mastery method works. Every lead actor that you can think of has proven that delivering masterful, powerful monologues is the key to unlocking career defining opportunities. Think about all your favorite lead actors. Every one of them has mastered the ability to deliver a compelling monologue that's 30 seconds a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes long. You think of your favorite actors, you can see them in specific TV shows, stage plays, films. You can see them delivering that iconic monologue, often the monologue that won them the Emmy, won them the Tony, won them the Golden Globe, won them the Oscar. But every lead actor can crush monologues. It's an undeniable skill. And it's not about being perfect, it's about being strategically visible. And what I'm talking about is by filming and then sharing targeted monologue performances, you're not just hoping to be discovered. What you'll be doing is making yourself impossible to ignore. Now, you might be thinking, I've taken all these classes, I got the new headshots, I got a new demo reel, I've networked, I've done all this. Why will this be different? I'll tell you why. Because this just isn't about more training. This is about strategy and, more important, strategic exposure to the people that can change your career. I'm talking about agents, casting directors, producers, industry pros, and just the world and your audience in general on social media. A lot of actors believe that you need to wait to be quote unquote ready. I'm not ready yet. One day I'll be ready. I need to train more. And they just train, never feel ready. Or they might feel that you have to have a top agent to succeed. But the reality is that both agents and casting directors are seeking actors who take initiative, actors who are bold, and want to showcase their unique talent. So I'm going to reveal the exact monologue mastery method that has transformed unseen actors into sought after talents. And you're going to get a step-by-step blueprint that turns your acting passion into a powerful and ultimately undeniable profitable career. So I want to introduce you to the Monologue of the Month Club. And the Monologue of the Month Club isn't just another acting program or class workshop, as I've explained. It's a complete transformation that will take you from struggling with small roles, bit parts, background acting, day players, to commanding lead parts on stage and screen. And this monthly membership is designed for professional and emerging film and theater actors who want to master the captivating delivery of powerful monologues that showcase your talent to agents, casting directors, and producers around the world through your filmed monologue demo reels. Inside the Monologue of the Month Club, here's what you get. You get 4 training modules that are packed with video and audio lessons that simplify monologue mastery. and empower you to deliver captivating performances with confidence. The value of those 4 training modules is $997. You also get weekly live performance workshops and recording sessions where those will provide invaluable real time experience. They're live performance opportunities in a virtual setting with coaching and workshopping so that you'll get personal feedback that will elevate your acting and your monologue skills and also give you the opportunity to record those monologues in demo reels that you can then share either to agents, casting directors, producers, or even just on your social media. The value of those weekly workshops is another $497. You also, from those weekly performances, as I mentioned, over time, you'll develop filmed monologue demo reels that you can create and showcase, building a portfolio or an archive that you can either share on social, you can have on the casting sites, you can send targeted emails to your agent and casting directors demonstrating that you have that mastery. So you'll have the tools to attract agents, to attract casting directors and producers, and eventually start landing bigger auditions. The value of having that opportunity is another $497. You're also going to get access to the Monologue Script Vault, the Monologue Script Vault, so that you'll never have a problem finding new monologues that you love and fit you like a glove and ultimately demonstrate your unique talent and range as a leading actor. The value of the Monologue Script Vault is another $197. Plus, once a month, you'll get access to industry professional workshops where you'll gain insider knowledge and tips from seasoned professionals in the film and theater industry, helping you navigate the competitive acting landscape. The value of those monthly workshops on a monthly basis are $297. And you're going to get access to our private members community and coaching group that's going to connect you with other like-minded actors where you can get support, where you can collaborate, you can access networking opportunities, share resources, share tools, share your work and performances that can open doors to auditions and to bigger roles. And the value of that community is another $97. So do not miss your chance to transform your acting career. You can join the Monologue of the Month Club today, and you can take your first step towards landing your next lead role. You can just hop on Instagram, go to Joey Freddie Larson, shoot me a DM that says lead roles or monologue, and I'll send you the private link to get enrolled in the Monologue of the Month Club. Now, here's why you can't afford to ignore monologue mastery. Time and time again, we've seen it happen. When actors prioritize professional training, coaching, and ongoing mastery of monologue performance, their careers begin to take off. So imagine breaking through your current struggles to start landing those lead roles that you've always dreamed about. And why wait to transform your career and land your next lead role? We've got a ton of inspiring testimonials from actors just like you. Chris Robinson, who's appeared in The Boys, Workin' Moms, Pillow Talk, and Odd Squad. Chris says, always takes me to another level. I'm way more relaxed. I'm more comfortable. And this is more conducive to how I like to work. I've been getting way more response from my auditions. Working with you has been sick. Thank you, Chris Robinson. We've got another testimonial from Drew Seeley. Drew Seeley's done a ton of Hallmark movies. He's also a brilliant musician and vocalist. So he also had a music career. Says, such a great experience, great quality self-tapes, great readers, great coaching, great price, my go-to place for auditions. Cheryl Poirier says, I've never had this much fun putting together self-tapes. The coaching and suggestions were spot on. Another one here from Mark Cowling. Mark has had a 30, 40-year career. He's been on all kinds of high-profile TV shows in supporting lead and recurring roles. Mark says, the absolute best. I can't say enough about their work, feedback, and their experience and ability. And Andrew Park says, highly recommend these guys for self-tapes, audition prep, live Zoom auditions. And who else we got here? Camille Blott said, they're great at making you feel relaxed and comfortable. They're patient and positive, providing friendly direction, and the recordings always look crisp. What else here? Danielle Marie, another testimonial. They always accommodate me in stressful situations. After I lose my reader, I always know where I'll go the next time to help with the self tape. Those are some testimonials for people that we've done some private one on one audition coaching with. So, getting back to the Monologue of the Month Club, I want to talk about those four core modules that are part of the Monologue Mastery Method. Module number one, choosing your perfect monologue to unlock your potential. The right monologue can be your golden ticket to landing roles that you desire. In this module, you're going to discover how to select pieces that not only showcase your strengths, but also align with your aspirations and your goals as an actor. Choosing the right monologue is more than just picking a piece of text. It's about making a statement about who you are as an artist, who you want to be as an actor. And inside this module, we'll guide you through the process of selecting monologues that resonate with you, your emotional core, and reflect roles that you actually want to pursue. And then by mastering this art, you're going to set the stage for auditions that capture the attention and of casting directors and producers. So inside module one, you'll discover number one, how to align your monologue choices with your dream roles and your acting goals. You're going to position yourself for success by showcasing monologues that you are passionate about and showcasing characters that you want to portray. Now, doesn't that sound promising? Number two, you're going to access the secrets to emotional connection. You're going to learn how to choose pieces that really resonate with you, which leads to authentic performances that lead lasting impressions. And three, you're going to learn the power of versatility and discover how a balanced mix of classical and contemporary work can really highlight your range and your adaptability as a lead actor, and a lot more inside Module 1. Moving on to Module 2, that's where you'll master storytelling and text analysis so that you can transform lines into life. They're not just lines, you got to bring them to life as an actor. So, inside Module 2, you're going to dive deep into the narrative of your monologue, unlock secrets of storytelling that will elevate your performance to new heights. And this module reveals how to turn your lines into a compelling journey that actually captivates your audience. Understanding the full arc of your monologue is crucial for delivering performances that resonate. Inside this module, you're going to learn how to analyze text, identify your motivations, uncover the subtext that adds depth to your monologue portrayal. And then by mastering storytelling, you're not only going to deliver lines, but you'll share a powerful, multifaceted narrative that engages the hearts and the minds of your audition. So, inside Module 2, you'll discover the key to identifying your goals and motivations so that you can pinpoint what drives you in the scene, and that'll allow you to deliver a focused and impactful performance. Now, can you see how this is going to clarify and how this clarity will transform your acting? You're also going to learn techniques for uncovering subtext, as I mentioned, learn how to reveal the hidden emotions and thoughts that enrich your character's journey, and you'll learn strategies for tracking character evolution, essentially the arc or architecture of your monologue, so that you'll understand how your character grows throughout the monologue, ensuring that your performance mirrors a dynamic transformation, meaning it's not one noted. You have to change throughout the monologue, and you really need to look at monologues as mini stories. Moving on to Module 3, we're going to show you how to prepare and rehearse so that you can build the foundation for mastery. Preparation is where the magic begins. In this module, you're going to discover how to create structured rehearsal routines that lay the groundwork for powerful performances. And effective preparation is essential for any actor looking to shine. This module is going to guide you through building a rehearsal routine that encompasses vocal exercises, physical warm ups, targeted practices. And by refining your skills in varied environments and adjusting based on feedback, you're going to learn to cultivate the flexibility and resilience needed to bring your best self to every audition and every performance. So, again, inside Module 3, you're going to discover number one, how to create a structured rehearsal routine. Develop consistent practice schedules that prepare both your body and your mind for the demands of performances. Now, Can you already start to feel the excitement of being ready for that big performance? Number two, you're going to learn the benefits of rehearsing in varied environments. You need to adapt to different settings so that you can enhance your versatility and your resilience as an actor. And three, you're going to learn techniques for purposeful rehearsal so that you can focus on specific elements of your performance to ensure that you're continually improving and you're continually growing. Now, module four is the performance module, performance so that you can shine on stage with authenticity and personal power. This is your moment to shine. So, in module four, you're going to learn how to engage your audience with authenticity and vulnerability, making every performance a memorable experience. Performance is the culmination of all your hard work and all your preparation. So, inside this module, we're going to teach you how to warm up effectively, how to stay present in the moment, and how to treat your monologues as dynamic conversations. And by embracing these techniques, you're going to be able to deliver a performance that's not only powerful, but deeply connected to yourself, your character, the audience, and it's going to leave a lasting impact. So, again, inside module four, you're going to discover the importance of warm up and centering. You're going to master techniques to prepare both physically and mentally for stellar performance. Now, can you start to feel the energy of a well prepared actor? Number two, you're going to learn strategies for staying present. Learn how to let go of perfectionism and engage fully with your character, with the scene, with your scene partners and the audience. And three, you're going to learn the art of treating your monologues as a conversation and discover how to enhance your connection to the material, make your performances feel alive and more dynamic. Now, that's the recap or the explanation of the four modules, but I want you to consider a few film industry fun facts. Some film industry fun facts. Number one, 72% of all casting directors favor trained actors. Casting pros choose actors who've invested in their craft over amateurs. And that's statistics from Backstage in 2021. A report from Actors Studio said that actors with coaches are 3 times more likely to book major roles. The fact of the matter is, professional coaching boosts your booking potential. As an actor, you don't see your blind spots, and coaching in any industry, that's what it's there for, is to help you improve, help you be a better you. And without coaching, it's tough to do that. Next stat here is 80% of actors perform better with coaching. This is a study from the Acting Studio in 2021. Training leads to more polished, confident auditions and performances. That's just fact. Next, untrained actors land just 2% of top roles. So if you think, "Oh, I'm pretty, I can talk, I got natural, I got the riz, I got the charisma," the bottom line is, without training and coaching, you are way less likely to land bigger opportunities. Acting is a profession, and the craft of acting is just that. It is a craft that is learned and demands intensive training, but ongoing training throughout the course of your life. Your training is really never finished as an actor. And that 2% stat, meaning 2% only untrained actors only land 2% of top roles. That's from the Casting Society of America in 2020 study. Next fun fact here, coaching actually makes you 75% more likely to stand out. Fact of the matter is, well prepared actors grab the attention of casting. That's from SAG-AFTRA in 2021. And another study from Backstage in 2021 says callbacks increase by 56% with coaching. Again, bottom line, more preparation, more coaching, more training, it translates directly to more work opportunities. And another stat here, 51%. Actors in strong communities are 51% more likely to book steady work. The reality is, being a part of a supportive network and having mentorship leads to more opportunities and career growth. That's from the Actors Fund in 2022. Another fun fact, 62% of top performers credit their success to what? Systems and processes. I'm going to say that again. 62% of top performers credit their success to systems and processes. You might have thought it was like all who you know, or having a top agent, or luck, or being in the right place at the right time. But they attribute their success to systems and processes. Successful actors know how to create repeatable, efficient systems for auditioning, networking, personal growth, training. Now, that's from the Actors Studio Report in 2023. And last industry fun fact here: 70% of top earning actors rely on coaching and community. Again, 2 out of 3 top earning actors say that they relied on coaching and community. Ongoing coaching and a supportive network is a common thread across successful actors. That's from Variety in 2023. So, yeah, a lot of stats there. Some fun facts. Now, I want to go over 5 common myths that actually stop most actors from attracting lead roles. Once again, 5 common myths that stop most actors from attracting lead roles. Myth number 1 is the equipment needed to produce high quality demos and auditions is too expensive. Reality, you don't need a Hollywood grade studio to deliver standout monologues, to create demo reels and auditions. So, with the right guidance, your smartphone, a few affordable tools like a light, a tripod, really all you need to create professional looking monologues that can grab a casting director or an agent's attention. And inside the Monologue of the Month Club, you're going to learn how to maximize what you already have so that you can produce monologue demo reels and produce auditions that look like they came from a professional studio. Again, you need to separate yourself from amateurs. And if you're looking to succeed in the acting industry, you should be aiming for mastery, which means you're treating this like you are a professional. Myth number 2 that's holding people back from booking lead roles is I don't have time to prepare monologues. I don't have time to prepare auditions and learn my lines. Guess what? Reality, nobody's got any time. This is such a last minute thing. You get auditions the night before, 24 hours, 48 hours. You got other jobs. Sometimes you're traveling. You got family obligations. Just throw that myth out the window. The reality is nobody's got any time. Nobody has time. But actors who consistently book big roles, what do? They make the time. The reality is, if you want to succeed in this competitive industry, you can't afford to skimp on preparation and whine, oh, I didn't have time. I would have been good, but I didn't have enough time. And you can't procrastinate anymore. So, inside the Monologue of the Month Club, we simplify the process of putting together your monologues and your auditions with proven systems, templates, coaching, so that we'll make monologues and your audition prep faster and easier so that you can focus on delivering your strongest performances every time. And imagine how valuable that you'll be when you're the actor who can turn around an audition or turn around performance because you can crunch through lines, do your text analysis, flush out the story beats, and then actually record your monologue or record your auditions faster than anyone else. You can be a problem solver. The problem is we got to cast this role and we don't have any time. Well, you can be the actor that steps up, delivers a compelling performance, and that makes you so valuable to an agent and to casting directors and producers. And that can separate you from a crowd who's complaining about not having enough time. We all have the same amount of time, and casting and producers know that you didn't have much time. So there's no point complaining about it anymore. The reality is you have the time you have, so you need to maximize your use of the time you have. Myth number 3 that may be holding you back from booking lead roles is thinking this industry and auditions are so overwhelming. I don't know where to begin. Well, the technical aspects of auditions in the beginning, they can feel daunting. You got lighting, you got framing, your sound, maybe there's some action, some blocking. And then after you shoot it, you got to edit it. It can be a lot. And I know, especially since COVID, a lot is put on the actor. We used to just be able to act, but now you got to be a camera expert, a lighting expert, an editor. You got to find someone else to read the other lines and to work with you. You got to, again, edit and transfer the files. There's a lot of tech things involved. But that's why inside the Monologue of the Month Club, we give you step-by-step training and access to coaches who can break it all down so that you'll start to see how your monologues and auditions can actually just be simple, manageable, and oh my gosh, can I dare say it? Fun? Remember fun? If this isn't fun for you, how do you expect to succeed? Things that aren't fun, you just don't want to do. So if your auditions or rehearsals or when you're shooting either a monologue or an audition, if it's not fun, if it's tedious and it feels like work, or if it's bringing up anxiety, then I'm just going to flat out say you're doing it wrong. And you're never going to succeed at something that your mind and body cringes at because it feels so overwhelming. How you look at things changes the things you look at. Say that again. How you look at things changes the things you look at. And your perception sort of is your reality. So if you're looking at everything as daunting and overwhelming and so hard, that's just, you're already behind the eight ball. So part of that is changing how you look at auditions, how you look at rehearsal, how you look at building and learning monologues and creating demo reels, and really your entire life, making it more fun. Myth number four, the fourth myth on what may be holding you back from booking lead roles. You might be saying stuff I already touched on a little bit, but you might be saying, I'm terrible at editing. I can't afford to hire anybody. I don't know the tech stuff. Editing your monologues and auditions, it could feel like a bottleneck, but doesn't have to be. Inside the Monologue of the Month Club, we work with you some simple time-saving hacks. We can give you some resources on how to learn some basic editing skills and resources that'll streamline editing without sacrificing the quality. And we can also connect you with cost-effective private audition coaching services so that you can outsource all the tech and all the editing to us so that you can just truly focus on what you do best and what you want to focus on, and that is acting and performing. And the final myth, myth number five, the fifth myth, love that, fifth myth. The fifth myth that may be holding you back from booking lead roles, if you're thinking, I'm not the right type, or I wish I just knew what casting directors want. What do they want? I wish I knew how to stand out to get cast. What do they want? What do they want? What do they want? I wish they would just tell me what they want. Well, whether you think you're too tall, too short, too young, too old, or simply not what casting directors are looking for, all of those beliefs are limiting you and holding you back. If your first thought is, I'm not right for this, why am I doing this? I'm not the right fit. I'm not the right person. Don't even bother. Or better yet, switch those limiting beliefs to be empowering. Start believing in yourself. The truth is, the industry values authenticity and unique talent. You don't need to be anybody but you. So we'll help you identify your strengths. We're going to help you refine your skills and market yourself effectively so that you can stand out for all the right reasons and start to book lead roles. So now at this point, you're probably wondering, oh my God, this sounds amazing. But how much is this going to cost me? What's the bottom line? I get it. Now, most actors, especially if you're in that starving artist syndrome, a lot of actors, you're used to weighing every dollar. It is a challenging industry. You're probably juggling multiple side gigs, multiple Joe jobs. Often, if you don't have a full-time job, you don't have access to some of those regular benefits or things like unemployment insurance if you're just working bit gig jobs here and there. But the truth is, if you are constantly calculating and if an opportunity is worth the investment, the truth is the most talented actors don't let price hold them back from their big break. They just don't. They go after what they want and they fight for it. And they figure if there's something that they want, rather than say, I cannot afford it, they figure out, how can I afford this? So imagine this. What if investing a small monthly fee could be the key to unlocking your dream acting career? Just like an athlete invests in training and in a gym membership and personal trainers, or a musician invests in lessons and new equipment, your acting career really does require strategic investment. And it's not just about spending money, it's about investing in your future on the big screen and on stage. Again, you look at it as an expense. How you look at things changes the way, I'm going to say it again. How you look at things changes the things you look at. So if you see, oh my God, this is an expense, another expense, versus, no, man, this is an investment in me. This is an investment in my future. This is an investment in my growth. And this program, the Monologue of the Month Club, isn't just another acting class. It's a carefully crafted roadmap to success. And it's been developed to help you master monologues so that you can attract agents and land those breakthrough roles. And what we've done is distilled years of industry expertise into a program that's designed to fast track your acting career, to give you tools and strategies that typically can cost thousands of dollars in private coaching. So let's actually talk some real numbers. A private acting coach is going to cost you likely anywhere from $100 to $500 per hour. A film and theater school, conservatory, what's that going to set you back? A year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of your life, and probably anywhere from 20,000 to 50,000, or even more these days, $100,000. And traditional acting classes, they range anywhere from $100, $200 a month up to five, six, $700,000 a month. But here's the game changer. Our program, the Monologue of the Month Club, provides industry insider strategies at a fraction of those costs. Now, easily I could charge, and I've thought about this a lot, and it still drives me crazy once in a while, but I could easily charge hundreds of dollars per month for this. But I'm committed to making this accessible to a lot of people in a lot of different markets and internationally in different countries all around the world. And so I'm committed to making it accessible to actors who are serious. So that's why I've priced the membership at a fraction of those other costs at just, I'm going to say it, $37 per month. Or even better, you can save 33% off when you invest in an annual membership. That's only $297 for an entire year. And that versus the monthly 37 a month times 12, I believe is $444. So when you join an annual membership, for those of you who want to commit to the next year of your career, you'll save $147 by doing the annual membership. But for those of you not ready for the annual membership, you can get started for just 37 bucks. Think about all the things that you waste 37 bucks on. But more importantly than that, I talked about the cost of this. What you should be thinking of is the cost of missed opportunities. How many more auditions are going to slip by you? If it's a commercial audition, it's probably couple thousand dollars for the shoot at minimum, plus a big buyout where maybe you're making $5,000 and $10,000, or maybe you're making residuals and it's getting to the six figures. Supporting lead roles, recurring roles, lead roles, those are amounts of money that when you land those roles change your life, and they can change your life. They can change your family's life, your financial future, even the trickle down effect of changing your actor friends' lives around you, because maybe now you're in a position to get them some roles in your projects. Maybe you use the money from your big bookings to self-produce your own shows. So the ripple effect of missing out on these opportunities is really catastrophic. So rather than look at, oh, this is going to cost me $37, what is it costing you by not submitting your best performances each and every time to agents, casting directors? Is your Oscar winning performance still inside you rather than being out for people to see? Even if you haven't been given the opportunity to audition, why are you not showing that performance and showing your mastery inside a demo reel that you can share to your agent, casting directors, rather than them having to imagine what an incredible performer you are? Show them, prove them, step up and deliver the goods. Or throw that stuff these days on social media, and maybe you don't even need to audition in the future because you blow up your own channels, monetize those channels, or industry professionals see your work on your social media sites and are like, this person is undeniable. We got to find a role for them. So, this special offer, the special launch offer, is to fulfill our mission. My mission is to help 10,000 dedicated actors transform their careers. So that they can take the first step to booking their next lead role. I've had the opportunity. Now, I've been in the acting and entertainment business since 2009. after a long career in financial services. I did 10 years with a financial services company, but then I had a nagging feeling inside me that I was like, this isn't what I was meant for. And I looked first at stand-up comedy, but it was really stand-up comedy and acting. I was a huge fan of comedians and actors, a huge fan of shows like Saturday Night Live in Canada, SCTV, Kids in the Hall, Mad TV, a lot of sketch comedy and all kinds of comedians and stand-up comedians. And when I was 31 years old, made the decision that I was going to give up the corporate life and dive into performing. I started doing stand up, and that led to sketch comedy, that led to dinner theater. Then I eventually moved to Toronto, Canada. I'm a dual citizen with the States. Now I split my time between Toronto, New York, and LA. I also love Arizona as well and spend as much time as I can in Phoenix and Sedona, especially. But throughout my career, after I moved to Toronto, was able to get an agent, started getting, like everyone, doing student films, doing background, doing indie films, really just saying yes to everything. But then I realized after a day on set with Jason Momoa in February 14th, 2020, I was a day player on his show C, got to watch him. He's this larger than life guy. He's had this whole show built around him, A player, leading actor. I think he's also an executive producer. So I was on set on C, the largest set that I'd ever been on in my life. Like 500 extras, huge crew. I think the episodes are $10 million each. It was just incredible. A real pinch me moment. And I literally eye to eye, toe to frozen toe. It was minus 20 with Jason Momoa. Beautiful sunny day on Valentine's Day, too. Jealous. People out there, I was like, that was funny because it was like, I just spent Valentine's Day with Jason Momoa. What a weird life I had. But that day watching him, I made a vow to myself that, you know what? One day I want to be in his shoes. Not literally, I don't want to be Jason Momoa, but I want to be the type of actor who is leading projects or ensemble lead or supporting leads that can have roles written and created for me, and I can produce my own work and have projects built around me. And I got to watch Jason that day and see how he carries himself, and it really inspired me. Flash forward 2 weeks later, that day on set was COVID. Remember COVID? And then the whole world shut down. So I went from being on the highest high, this is the coolest thing I'd ever been a part of. I was like, here I am in Hollywood, to the whole industry shut down. And then I'm wondering if I'm even ever going to work again. Fortunately, the film and theater and stand-up industry started to come back about 4 or 5 months later, and we all got back to work. But in that time, I had a lot of time to think about my own career. I had a lot of time to think about the industry and actors and what my goals were and what I wanted. And one of the vows I made is I want to get myself to the point where I can be a lead actor in TV, film, and theater. I've already headlined hundreds of shows as a stand-up comedian, and I'm really proud to say that this past year in November, I had a TV episode come out. It's called Tales from the Void, where I was one of the leads in the premiere episode. It's an anthology show like Black Mirror or Twilight Zone, where every episode stands alone. And I booked one of the lead roles in the premiere episode. That show is on Screenbox and I think Amazon Prime. And I also had a feature film that I was the lead in that won Best Feature at the Canadian Independent Film Festival in 2024. It came out in November, and I was the lead in that. So now I think back to that day staring into Jason Momoa's dreamy eyes on the set of C, thinking, man, I want to someday be in your shoes. And now I've delivered those goods. I have been in an episode of TV as the lead. I've been in a feature film as the lead and carried a story from start to finish, in addition to being lead in tons of commercial projects, tons of theater projects. And I think that's what everyone as an actor should aspire to. So, but no judgment. If this is just a hobby for you, you want to do some community theater, you just, rather than a regular Joe job, it's cool to do some background for you rather than work at a call center. You're doing background. Love that. So I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. Some of you maybe thinking that being a day player or bit roles has already fulfilled your dreams. And there was a point in my career where when that first happened, I was reporter number two, and I was literally crying the day that I booked that role on Stockholm. It was my first speaking role in a Hollywood feature. Stockholm stars Ethan Hawke, Mark Strong, and Numi Rapace. And I remember walking to set that day and I had the realization, I was like, I've achieved all of my goals. When I started in 2009, it was things like headline stand-up shows, headline theater shows, or be ensemble leads in theater shows, be in TV shows, be in movies. And that role, reporter number two in Stockholm, I literally cried that day. I was like, I can't believe this. I wrote this down on a piece of paper in 2009, and none of this stuff had happened. I was working with a life insurance company, selling life insurance and managing a branch. I was a sales manager with a life insurance company, doing really fulfilling work with a cool company, and it was great compensation. We were growing and it was fun and exciting. But I had something deep inside me that was like, I'm not meant for this. There's something, I just had that itch. And I had the thought of, I don't want to be one of those people on my deathbed where I'm thinking, fuck, what if I had done that thing? I had one shot here as this crazy ball of light soul that somehow has a human form for hopefully 80 to 100 years. I had one shot and I didn't do the thing that I thought I should do inside me. I couldn't live like that. So when I was 31 years old, I got into all this. And that's why the reason I'm bringing all this up is if you have that desire inside you, if you're an emerging actor, to become an actor because you want to tell stories, because you want to play, because you want to perform, you want to express yourself, you want to collaborate, you want to make art, you want to tell all these cool stories, and you think that you want to go beyond background parts, bit parts, day player parts. That's really what the Monologue of the Month Club is. And that those are the type of actors that I would invite to join. Again, we work with emerging actors. So again, if your whole thing is just like, I still have a corporate job and I'm just looking to do some dabbling, you can dabble in the Monologue of the Month Club, but just know that the reason this program was designed was to help actors who really want mastery of their craft. Actors who want to master compelling monologues, actors who want to film their strongest performance ever in the next 30 days or less so that they can attract bigger auditions and book lead roles. That's who the Monologue of the Month Club is for. So again, you can get enrolled. It's just $37 a month. We've had a few people ask, why is it US? Well, we've got actors. It's a membership international. We have actors all over the world, and our payment platform only allows us to have one currency, and people are used to paying US dollars. So it's 37 US bucks a month. And again, what will you get? You are going to get those 4 core training modules. Those are packed with video and audio lessons that will help you simplify monologue mastery, help you be empowered to deliver captivating performances with confidence. That's a value of $997, that training vault. You're also going to get weekly live performance workshops and those recording sessions where you'll get invaluable real-time experience and have the opportunity to perform in a virtual setting with personalized feedback in a supportive environment that'll help you elevate your acting skills and elevate your demo reel quality. The value of that and those sessions is $497. You're going to get filmed monologue demo reels. So the reason that you're working on these monologues is so that over Zoom, or if you want to record them on your own at home, the idea is every month or more, maybe if you want, you could do a couple a month, but at minimum one a month, you're going to focus on one monologue, you're going to master it, and then you're going to record it so that you can have it to showcase. And over the course of a year or many years in your career, this is a marathon, not a sprint. What that's going to do is you're going to have this archive and portfolio of master performances, never mind even getting auditions. At the end of your career, you could look back and be like, I fucking crushed 50 monologues of epic proportions, like some of the greatest classical and contemporary, from theater, from television shows, from movies. Just to have that in your own personal vault would be very fulfilling. But you're obviously going to be using them to showcase to agents, to casting, and to producers so that you can translate it into more work. That's the reason. And these filmed demo reels, every month there'll be a focus. So one month may be Shakespeare or Chekhov or physical monologues or comedic sitcom type monologues or something with a dialect, something with an accent, or even different genres of film. So that's what the demo reels are for. Now we're going to give you access. Some of you are like, well, where do I find all of these scripts? We're building and we're going to give you access to a monologue script vault so that you're never going to have a problem finding new monologues. You're going to have monologues out the wazoo that you love. Who says that, right? What is the wazoo anyways? And don't answer that. Monologues that you love and monologues that actually fit you like a glove, that are going to demonstrate your unique talent, your range as a leading actor. And the value of the script vault is $197. You're also again going to get the monthly industry pro workshops. Every month we have a special guest. Sometimes it's our coaches. I prefer to bring in outside industry guests. Sometimes it's a headshot photographer, someone talking about demo reels. Could be casting directors, producers, other actors, people that focus on voice and speech, or Alexander, or other disciplines within the acting career. And even some of my favorite are special business guests to help you focus on the mastery of the business side of things, mindset coaches, money coaches, all kinds of industry pros. So again, over the course of the year, you're going to learn from 12 industry experts. Obviously the number is going to depend on how many that I do and how many our coaches do, but we do one a month. And you're going to get access to the private members community that's going to connect you with other like-minded actors so that you can get support, so that you can find some collaboration and some networking opportunities. You can share resources and tools. You can even share your work, share your victories. It's really fun to when you land something, or when you have a show coming out, or a live show coming up, to be able to showcase that and share it with other people who are rooting for you. And that collaboration and that kind of networking can actually open doors and lead to auditions and lead to future roles. So the value of that members community is probably undervalued, but is $97 here. But one connection in that community can lead to a role which would 10x $97 if you get a day on a show. So you can join the Monologue of the Month Club. Again, it's just $37 a month. Now, how can you do this? You can do it two ways. You can go to actorsauditionclub.com/join. I'll say it again, actorsauditionclub.com/join. Or if we're connected on Instagram already, you can just fire me a DM, say monologue or say club, and I'll send you the link. And let me know whether you want to join monthly. You can do that for $37. And you know what? I'm going to do this, and I've never done this before. If you're listening to this podcast or wherever you're listening to this right now, if you DM me, how can I do this? If you DM me club and then mention you heard it on the podcast, just say club podcast discount. What I can do is I'll give you a free trial so you can just get into it. I'll give you the free trial we'll figure it out, whether it be 7 days or 14 days. It'll say on the link when you get it, so that you can just get in. So if any part of you right now is like $37, we'll just let you in. You can start joining the events. You can come to one of them. You can access some of the videos. You can start to learn and vibe with us. And then you can start the 37 later. Or for those of you, if you're like, fuck the free trial, I'm in, I want to be a part of this, let's go, then you can just join the annual and you're going to save 25% off. So for me, I think the best thing would be to upgrade to the annual program. It's $279 a year. Again, you're going to get the 4 core training modules. You get those weekly live performance workshops, recording sessions with coaching and feedback, which will help you develop those filmed monologue demo reels. So you do at least one of those a month. By the end, you've got that catalog of demos that you can show your agents, casting, producers. You're going to get access to the Monologue Script Vault. You're going to get access to those monthly industry pro workshops, rotating industry pros every month, talking on a certain subject, master classes, Q&A panels, industry specialists, workshop styles. So it's going to vary every month, but every month you're going to get access to something new from someone who has success in the film and theater industry and who wants to share their success with you. And you're going to get access to the private members community, which will connect you to like-minded actors all over the world. You can get support, you can collaborate, network with them. That might be the most valuable thing. Now that I think about this, it's like all of the training is incredible and all the live performance workshops are going to be great, but one connection that you make from this, maybe a friend for life or a colleague, peer for life that you end up shooting a bunch of movies with and write your own show together and have a good time. So you're doing this really, I mean, at the end of the day, we're humans and we're all looking for human connection. And that's why we act and that's why we tell stories too. That's why we bring people together and that's why we want people to come together and watch our movies and watch our TV shows and go to see plays and shows. It's human connection. And that's why we do that. So now, those of you still listening, you're in a good spot because on top of everything I've just told you, maybe you've already DM'd me the link and you're already in, but we're going to unlock more of your acting potential with 3 exclusive career changing bonuses. So when you do join today, again, shoot me a DM that says club, shoot me a DM that says monologue, or you can go directly to actorsauditionclub.com/join, and that'll bring you right to the link, right to the checkout. You can get in right there. You can also email me if you want, hello@actorsauditionclub.com, and we check all those emails. So whatever method works for you, you can get in. But what I'm going to say, if you're listening to this and you're getting in now, then we're going to unlock these 3 extra bonuses. So when you join today, you're not just going to get like another acting program or a course. You're really going to get a complete arsenal of actor success tools, and these bonuses are worth another $641. These carefully crafted bonuses, they're designed to obliterate your biggest career obstacles and fast track your path to acting success. And every bonus, the reason that I created these bonuses is not just like, oh, here's some bonuses, here's some more fluff, here's some more fun stuff. Every bonus has been strategically created to address the exact challenges that I know you're facing because I was an actor and am an actor myself currently. So the challenges that actors face are what we're helping you with in these bonuses. So they're also going to help you turn your passion into a more profitable, fulfilling career. So bonus number 1, you're going to get the complete actors audition toolkit. It's got a value of $47. This is really simple, but it's your secret weapon for nailing every audition. Even when your self-doubt is creeping in, this comprehensive toolkit is like having a personal audition coach in your pocket. You're going to address those nagging fears of judgment and missed opportunities. And there's 3 components. You're going to get an audition checklist so that you can ensure all of your future audition self-tapes stand out from the crowd and that you submit powerful performances that are your best put forward. Did I just say best put forward? Best foot forward. Audition tracker is the second thing you're going to get. This is basically a spreadsheet, a tracking system for all of your auditions. So you track the role, you track the casting director. It's also a calculator. It does the math. So it adds up all your auditions and then it tells you what your callback percentage is and what your booking percentage is. There's a spot where you can journal about the audition, all the dates and all the info, the producers, the writers. It's a one-stop shop document to keep track of your entire acting career. That's the audition tracker. And you're also going to get the confidence boosting affirmation audio. That's something I put together called the 11-minute audition affirmations. I'm big in the mindset. Obviously, if you're still listening to me, or if you're in my circle, you probably understand the importance of your brain and the mental game to all of this. And what I noticed a lot of the times when I wasn't performing well, or if I didn't perform well in an audition, was that it was because the voices and the thoughts in my head were all fucked up, and I was just thinking and saying the wrong things to myself. So I put together this affirmation audio training. It's going to help you boost your focus. It's going to banish self-doubt, and ultimately empower you and bring out your personal power so that you can stand out in every audition. So, and that's all part of the actor's toolkit. So again, inside the actor's toolkit, you get the self-tape checklist, the audition tracker, and the affirmations audio. Bonus two, we're going to give you the Strengthen Your Agent Partnership Q&A panel. This is an industry pro Q&A panel that I did a handful of months ago. It's 3 agents from top talent industries, and we did a Q&A panel. We had a bunch of actors there. They put forth questions. I had some questions, and we just got into the nitty-gritty. We talked about the industry realities, and these 3 incredible agents shared their opinions and shared advice to actors on what they think actors need to be doing today to succeed. So you're going to get that as well. It's got a value of $97. You can break free from the limiting belief that 2 limiting beliefs that if you don't have an agent, you might be thinking right now that, oh, I can only succeed with an agent. Or you might be thinking, how do I get an agent? I'll never get an agent if I could only get an agent. Well, this training is going to help you get an agent. If you already have one, it's going to help you increase or improve your relationship with your current agent. Or if you're in between agents, it'll help you land a new agent and help you set up that relationship properly. That'll give you some insider strategies for agent communication. You're going to learn some networking techniques that get you noticed. And from those agents, you're going to learn proven methods to strengthen your professional partnerships. Bonus 3, this is my favorite, I think, is I'm putting together a turn passion to profits workshops. Basically, turning your creative passions into profits. I'm in a unique position where I came from a business and sales background in financial services, and then I switched into acting and performing, and that's really what I wanted my life to be. But I've also been able to create businesses, monetizing my art, monetizing my training, monetizing my knowledge, providing value. And I've done a lot of that online as well through digital products, through workshops, live shows, live event tickets. Again, the virtual membership, live master classes and workshops. So I've really done it all. And that's in addition to earning money from commercials, TV, theater, film, voiceovers, stand up. So I've made traditional money in the industry as a performer, but I've also learned how to create a business, creating Actors Audition Club, creating Act Audition Hero Academy, and now creating the Monologue of the Month Club, host the podcast, the production inside the audition. So I've worked really hard on the business mastery of things, and I also have invested a ton in business coaching. I still have business mentors, and some of them will be involved in teaching you how to turn your creative passions into profits. So you're going to get that workshop as well. The date is to be announced, depending on when you're listening to this. Maybe it's already been done and you're going to get access to the replay. Normally once a year we'll do something like this. So if you didn't get the live version, now you'll get the replay. You can watch it. You can go through the entire workshop, and it will help you turn passions to profits. And then you can just join the next one next year when it comes back around. Now, again, you're going to transform your creative skills. You're going to be able to learn how to create a side hustle, which can turn into a main hustle, so that you can eventually start having a sustainable career and hopefully quit any unfulfilling Joe jobs. If you got something that's sucking your soul and you're like, I just want to make money off my creative things, we can help you with that. And so this masterclass is really the antidote for some of your financial uncertainty. So if you're gasping at $37 a month, well, inside the program, one of these bonuses is something I can't make financial guarantees, because you obviously got to learn it and you got to implement it, and I'm not a bank, but we're going to show you the strategies that we know have worked for me, for other actors, for other business advisors that I work with. So you'll learn in there how to create recurring income. So you're going to learn some recurring income strategies for creatives. You're going to learn monetization techniques beyond traditional acting. Again, acting jobs are out there. You can audition for them. You can create your own. You can network and be offered roles. However, there's other ways to make money too. So we can help you take your creative passions and creative skills and knowledge and your performance art and help you turn that into other ways to make money, 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 so that you can get some financial freedom. So it's really, I help you with a financial freedom roadmap for artists. That's the bonus. Now, all of this, again, you can get enrolled for 37 a month or 297 annually. You'll save the 33% off, or $147 a year when you do the annual. Your choice. But I want to let you know, if any part of you is worried or you're not sure, or you're like, can I do this? Is this guy all it's cracked up to be? What if, I don't know, what if? I just know that I've been on the other side of things. And if there's any doubt, fear, or you're just still like on the fence, you can join the Monologue of the Month Club with absolute confidence, because even when you're enrolled, you can cancel anytime. So if you're ever not completely satisfied, you're not getting what you need from this community, then I get it. I understand. Commitment can be daunting for actors. You're freelance, you're often moving around, you're working gig Joe jobs. So you got a lot on the go. You're navigating your career path. So what I've done is I've made it effortlessly simple. So when you join the Monologue of the Month Club today, you're going to be in complete control. There's no long-term contracts. There's no risk. Stay as long as you love it. And if you ever feel like it's not the right fit, you can cancel anytime. And it's just a few clicks. There's no hoops to jump through, no questions asked. I mean, I might ask, why are you leaving? But maybe I won't. So what you can do is, this means that you can fully explore everything that the Monologue of the Month Club has to offer. You'll get access to the 4 training modules. You're going to get access to the weekly performance workshops, the monthly industry pro workshops. You're going to get access to all of the exclusive community resources, plus all the bonuses that I just mentioned. And you can see for yourself why so many actors are leveling up their monologue skills really without any pressure. So you're not locked into anything. You can join for a month, you stay for the whole year if you want. We've had a lot of people stay for longer than 5 years. I've had members with us now since 2017. So coming on 8, 9 years. It's really entirely up to you. I want you here because you love growing, and you love growing your acting career, not because you're stuck in a contract. So yeah, you want to join, get in. You want to leave, then leave. But I hope you stay, because that's why we're here. And the majority, I think something like 96% of our members will recommend friends to join. We've also had, I think, over 115 5-star Google reviews. So we're doing something right, but it's really because we put together an incredible community, and we have incredible coaches, and we bring in some of the best industry experts. So if you have any questions about joining or about canceling, you can just email support at hello@actorsauditionclub.com. Again, it's hello@actorsauditionclub.com. So ultimately, your acting journey, your rules. So you can go ahead, join the Monologue of the Month Club, and a little bit more about what actors and industry professionals are saying about us. Chris Sandiford, who I love, you've seen him in What We Do in the Shadows, Moonfall, Shelved. He was in God's Favorite Idiot. Chris said, "You've changed my life." That's my Chris Sandiford impression. "You've changed my life. I can't picture doing this any other way. It's just very fun to work with you. We make a lot of magic." We certainly do. Love Chris Sandiford, and we do make a lot of magic. Carolyn Sterling, who's an agent and a manager with Grand Wave Entertainment. She was actually one of the panelists on that agent Q&A panel, to help you strengthen your agent partnership. She says, "You and your team are the absolute best in the business." That is not my impression of Carolyn. That's just me saying it. She said, "You and your team are the best in the business. You can be in control of your auditions. You can submit exactly what you want casting to see." Love Carolyn, love the team at Grand Wave. A lot of their entire roster are regulars with us. Jareen Ignatius, love Jareen. She says, "They treat my auditions as their own." She said, "I don't know what I would have done without them. It's like the universe knows exactly what I needed in every part of life. They were part of my success, and they've been with me since day one." Jareen has done a ton of TV and film, originally in, I believe, I want to say Sri Lanka, and then potentially in Bollywood, and is now here in Canada. So those are a few people that are enjoying things and can testify. You can join the club again. Now, I want to recap everything. I'll say it one more time. This is everything you get when you join the Monologue of the Month Club today. You're going to get the 4 core modules, dive deep into powerful techniques for Monologue Mastery, transforming your performances and captivating casting directors. That's a value of $9.97. Then you're going to get weekly live performance workshops and recording sessions. You'll get invaluable real-time experience, personalized feedback to elevate your acting skills and your demo reel quality. It's got a value of $4.97 every month. You're going to be creating those monologue demo reels every month, or some of you, if you're more proactive, you'll be creating these even more than that, so that you'll be creating these demo reels that you can showcase to these monologue reels to attract agents, to attract casting directors, producers. Share them on social media, put them in your portfolio, put them on your casting sites, put them on your website, whatever you need to do with them, so that you can attract bigger auditions and ultimately book lead roles. You're going to get access to the Monologue Script Vault, so that you're never going to have a problem finding new monologues that you love, that fit you like a glove, and demonstrate your unique talent and your range as leading actor. That value is $197. You're going to get access to the monthly industry professional workshops. Every month, we got those industry pros coming in, learn insider knowledge. You're going to get tips from seasoned professionals helping you navigate the competitive acting industry. It is a competitive industry out there. And so to compete, you need to have the best knowledge, you have the best tools, you have the best resources, you have the best community and support, and you have coaching to reach those levels. You want to compete. You want to compete. It's good that it's competitive, but to succeed, you need to compete. And finally, you're going to get access to the private community, which gives you connection to like-minded actors for support, collaboration. You can network, and those opportunities are going to help you open doors to more auditions, more roles, more fulfillment. I mean, ultimately, what do you want? You want to make fun, cool things with your family and friends and people you know, like, and trust. That's what all of this is all about. So, what more important than joining a community of like minded people? Plus, remember, you're going to get all of those 3 exclusive bonuses. That's an extra $641 of value. You're going to get all that totally free. And these are strategic bonuses that I've created that are going to solve more problems for you. Again, they're not just, oh, here's some ice cream, although ice cream would be a good bonus, but it's not that. These bonuses are going to solve problems that you're actually facing, things that I've faced in my career, things that I know my actor friends and clients face in their career. Bonus number 1, you're going to get that actor's audition toolkit. Secret weapon for nailing every audition, for addressing your fears of being judged or missed opportunities. It includes the audition checklist, the audition tracker, and your audition affirmations audio training. Bonus 2, you're going to get the Agent Partnership Mastery Masterclass, again, to strengthen your agent partnership. Learn how to land a new agent or improve your current agent partnership. You're going to get strategies for building powerful industry relationships. That's an extra value of $97. The toolkit, that value was $47. And the third bonus, Turn Passion to Profits Masterclass. That's the one that I mentioned about how to transform your creative skills into a sustainable career, which will help you address some of your financial uncertainty. That value, I think I valued it low, actually. I've said the value is $497, but one thing that you'll learn in that might make you, again, I can't make financial promises, and you could learn nothing and not implement anything, and then it has zero value. Really, the value of all of these things is the value of how much you use them and how much you implement once you're exposed to these strategies. But those of you who do take action, the value of that is $497. So that makes everything that you're getting when you get enrolled in the Monologue of the Month Club today well over $3,000. But again, you're not paying anywhere near that today. You get started for just $37. And when you DM me Monologue or Club, I will also send you the link for the free trial. I haven't decided whether it's going to be like 7 days, 2 weeks. Really, I know that this is worth much more, so I should be charging a few $100s for this. As I mentioned before, you can go to conservatories or take film and theater acting programs for $20,000 to $50,000 to $100,000. You can invest in private one-on-one coaching, which is normally $100 to $500 an hour, often more than that. I would say, up to $1,000 an hour. And even group acting programs, they usually range a couple $100s a month up to 500, maybe again another thousand, couple thousand a month. But to get started with us, 37 bucks, and tell me you heard this. Be like, I heard the audio offer, the special launch offer. You say special. Basically, you just tip me off. Be like, wink, wink. I heard about this and I'll give you the free trial. So what you'll end up doing, you'll get enrolled fully as a full member, but you'll have the 7 days or 14 days, however long it ends up being, as your free trial period to get in. You can start coming to some of the events, you can get some of the coaching, you can watch some of the videos, go online, start making instant improvements to your performances immediately, and then you can start doing the monthly or the annual. But also, I know that, again, many of you want to just jump right in. You're ready to make the annual investment, and you know what? I need to double, triple down on what I'm working on these days. And I know that mastering monologues is the key to attracting agents and casting directors and producers so that you can attract bigger auditions and book those dream roles. If that is you, then you can just get in for the annual amount. It's $297. You're going to save 25% doing that rather than doing the 37 a month. So over the course of the year, you save 147 bucks, or again, I think it's saving 25%. So get about what is that? 3 months off when you do the annual, 3 or 4. And now bring this port to ship to port. So now it's time for you to make a choice. You got really two options in front of you. You're listening to this, you probably listened to something like this before, and you get down to the end, and then you either choice one, choose to do nothing. You listen to all this and you're like, good info, got me thinking, got me inspired a little bit, but you don't ultimately do anything. And you can just keep waiting to be discovered. You can remain stuck wherever you are in your career right now. Maybe you're a background actor, maybe you're a day player, maybe you've had lead roles, but you're in a little bit of an in-between period, and you want to get that mojo back. Wherever you are, you might eventually risk quitting acting altogether, where you just kind of eventually say, yeah, is this really for me? Is this ever going to work out? And you end up watching others book big roles, and slowly your dreams fade away. Or choice two, you take action. Real simple. You just step forward, you invest in yourself through the Monologue of the Month Club, and you commit to transforming your own acting career. This is not about me. It's really not even about the Monologue of the Month Club. It's about you putting money down on yourself, investing in You Inc., in You Actor Inc., and saying, you know what? I'm committed to mastery. Let's effing go. So you take action. You are an actor. Again, I really think it's funny how actors often who aren't acting are waiters, and how interesting those two words are opposite of each other. They're almost antithetical to each other. Wait or act. Wait or act. It's so funny to me that the archetypal non-working actor is a waiter. Well, isn't that interesting? Actors need to action, not wait for your big break. So you can join the Monologue of the Month Club, commit to transforming your own acting career, and if you choose nothing, then nothing changes. And maybe you're in a perfect position and everything in your career and life is incredible right now. And to that, I would say, kudos to you. You're fucking crushing it. Keep doing it. I would still invite you to come here because I would love to work with you. But if you choose to do nothing, then nothing changes. It's that simple. So if you are frustrated, if you feel a little lost, if you're in, instead of a groove, you feel like you're in a bit of a rut, you can continue to waste precious time, tick tock, tick tock. You're never getting any of that time back. You'll keep missing big opportunities. Maybe you don't get the callbacks from casting. Maybe they stop calling. Maybe an agent drops you. Maybe you don't ever get an agent. Maybe you just sort of watch your acting dreams slip through your fingers, like it felt like, ooh, I was right there, but not quite. And you continue working unfulfilling day jobs that really just remain and become the new reality. Eventually, the dream just fades if you're not going after it because you run out of time. And I know that it's a brave and bold thing to do, to really fully go after your dreams. There's been a few times in my life where I went chips all in. One of them was when I left my financial services corporate career to become a stand-up comedian, really to become an actor and to get into showbiz. I just committed to it. I was like, I don't want to die with any regrets. I'm all fucking in. Let's go. And I've been doing it ever since. But I know that was so scary. The other time I went all in was in 2017 when I started Actors Audition Club. I had I was looking for a place in Toronto. I found a studio space, this work live commercial studio space where I envisioned being a space where I would use it for my own productions. I would be able to use it for my acting. I would be able to use it for recording, for podcasting, and build a community. I had that vision, but I only had I think I had $4,000, and they wanted, maybe it was a little more. I think I put some of it on a credit card. It might have been 6,000, and I had to put first month, last month, and deposit down, and it was literally all the money I had in the world. And I was like, yeah, I'm all in on this. So I'm not advocating if it's all the money in the world to you, but what I am advocating is make bold moves. If this is something that you dream of, then you need to go for it. Whether you go for it with us or not, I mean, that is totally your call, but either way, you need to be going for it. So if you know if you already know that you're ready to take control of your acting career, then really by this point, preaching to the choir, you know that the choice is obvious. You can join Monologue of the Month Club. You can get started today. You can start your transformation today. And if you're on the fence thinking, you know what, like a lot of this sounds amazing, it makes sense. I understand why working on my monologues and mastering monologues is the most effective way to attract bigger auditions and attract casting directors, producers, and eventually book my lead role. But I'm just not sure if I can do this. If that's you thinking that, then here's what I want to ask yourself. Are you making this decision, or is your fear making it for you? And that's a biggie. And some of you that feels really uncomfortable right now, but it's not my job to make you feel comfortable. Really, I see my job as a coach to challenge you, to help you see some of your blind spots, and to help you make decisions that I know ultimately will make you a better actor, have a better career, ultimately a better life for you and your family, and even your friends around you. I just know what we put together. I know what I've done over my career, and I know that we can help people like you. So I want to ask you again, are you making the decision, or are your fears making it for you? And this is something you should ask all the time. Really, one of the greatest questions you can ever ask is, am I making this decision or saying these words out of love or out of fear? And as much as possible, make the decision out of love or from personal power towards your best future self. Like deep down, we all know the things we should and could and would do. We don't always make the decisions to do them. But I know that's not you. Again, I'm preaching to the choir here. So make the decision to choose not your fears and act out of your fears. Choose, what if this goes amazing? What if I really step up? What if I put everything into this? What if I become the most powerful version of me as a performer by mastering these monologues and committing to my craft on a regular basis and committing to a strategy of showcasing your best work to agents, casting, and audition audiences and producers? It makes total sense. But the truth is, your next audition could change everything. The next opportunity, we don't really ever know. Again, it's a marathon. I really love the idea of be in it for the long haul, but also understand that any moment can be magic. I'll say it again. How good does it feel if you just commit? You're like, I'm a lifer. Like I'm in the game and I'm never stopping playing this game. That feels great. But also it's a long time. And sometimes we want amazing things now. So maybe your big quantum leap or your big move, and I don't like to call it a big break because I think there's an aspect of a big break where it was like kind of thrown at you or you were discovered or it was out of your control. I think you can make big moves by asserting your personal power and making strong decisions and using a strong strategy. So if your next audition, the email that you get from your agent or the opportunity you find on your own, or the opportunity that someone in your network of peers offers you a role and you seize that role. If that next audition could change everything, how many roles are you missing right now by not showcasing your true talent to your world? If any part of you is feeling like, have I really said what I want to say? Have I really said what I want to say? Have I really performed with the power that I could have? Am I holding back? Am I fully expressing myself? Or for some of you, maybe the answer is yes, I've been maxed at 100%. Like I've done incredible things, but you want to do more of those, or maybe you want to expand your range and your repertoire. Maybe you've never done Shakespeare. Maybe you've never done Chekhov. Maybe you've been a theater person, but not too much TV and film, and you want to branch out. This is the opportunity with the Monologue of the Month Club. So again, think, how many roles are you missing out on? Remember that success in acting, it doesn't wait for perfect conditions. I mean, when is the world ever going to be perfect? It's the best of times, it was the worst of times. There's always crazy stuff happening in our lives, in the world, but actors and really human beings who create real change in their careers and their lives, they just aren't the ones who are waiting. They're the ones who take action, even when it feels scary. That's one of the hardest, because change, our brains want to keep us safe. Change is scary, and just the known and what you've always done feels safe, feels comfortable. And our lizard brains do everything to protect us because they think everything is death, like everything's a saber-toothed tiger, but not going for your dreams or recording a monologue and showcasing it is not a saber-toothed tiger, but the change in your mind feels the same. So again, it's actors who make bold choices, take action, even when their voice trembles, even when it feels scary. And what happens is you get beyond that. Like some of my coaches and some of my mentors have said, your dream life is on the other side of all of your fears. Blows my mind. Like, think about that. Think of all the things that you're hesitating on, that you're afraid of, maybe that are difficult, things that you know you should learn, things that you could do, things that you're not doing because of what people might say, or things your parents said one time, or someone somewhere said something shitty to you and you believed it as truth. All of those things. Maybe you've just somewhere along the way you lost some of your personal power, but you can regain that personal power. So don't wait. This opportunity won't be here forever. Spots in the Monologue of the Month Club, that we're eventually going to limit them. We are filling up fast. We're always going to be expanding. We're expanding, always doing more workshops and bringing on new coaches. And so the community expands with us and we expand with the community. But I want to tell you, you can do this. The only thing standing between you and your dream is the decision that you make. So just imagine more auditions, imagine more connections, bigger roles, landing an agent, strengthening that agent partnership, finding and finally experiencing fulfillment, financial success that you've been dreaming about your entire life. Whether you're just an emerging actor, just getting started in the industry, or you're a seasoned veteran, this wherever you are in this, in your stage and in your journey, the point of the Monologue of the Month Club is just to get you further, faster, wherever you are. So you can click the button, you can get enrolled. Again, there's many ways to do this. You can DM me club or monologue. If you're listening to this right now, you can tip me off and be like podcast, or I heard you. Depends on how many words you want to send me, but just tell me you heard the launch offer and you heard that there was a free trial. I'll send you the link that includes the free trial. Again, it'll be either 7 or 14 days, one or the other, and that'll get you in. And then beyond that, you can choose $37 a month as a regular monthly member, and that gets you everything inside the membership. And for those of you who are ready just to deep dive and make the annual investment, then that's just $297 per year. That saves you $147 or 25% off. So you can go to actorsauditionclub.com/join. That's actorsauditionclub.com/join. Shoot me a DM on social. Or for those of you, if you have any specific questions and you want to reach out, you can email hello@actorsauditionclub.com. We can talk over email, or we can hop on a video call. We can answer your questions, any concerns that you might have, and help you get enrolled. So this has been great. This has been Inside the Audition. Love talking about this. I love helping other actors. Again, we've been doing this since 2017. I've been an actor myself since 2009, working in TV, film, theater, commercials, voiceovers, ton of stand up. And at this point, like the bucket list that I've checked off, I've really checked off everything on the bucket list. I just want to do more of it, and I want to help more people do more of it, which is why I'm here and which is why I've started the Monologue of the Month Club and why we do what we do. So thank you for listening here at Inside the Audition. Remember, whatever platform you're listening to this on, make sure you subscribe, and that'll get you the notifications. It'll pop up on the old dashboard, and you can hear when we get the new episodes. And don't forget that the whole show Inside the Audition is sponsored by the Monologue of the Month Club, which is your key to mastering your monologues so that you can attract agents, casting, producers, more audience, ultimately attracting bigger auditions and booking your next lead role. So you can go ahead, get enrolled, shoot me a DM at Joey Freddie Larson on Instagram. And those of you who are listening to this, whether you're an emerging or a professional actor, we do have some slots open for future guests on Inside the Audition. We love hearing your stories. If you're making bold moves in TV, film, theater, comedy, then hit me up at insidetheaudition.com and we can send you a little application to see if we can get you on a future episode. But it's been a pleasure. I got to go get a drink of water. I got to take my dog for a walk and wind this night down here in the PCAST stewed. It's been lovely talking to you. I'll see you inside the Monologue of the Month Club. Our next, depending on when you're listening to it, I know for sure we have a monologue jam coming up this Wednesday. So the sooner you're in the club, the sooner you can get on your feet and start working on a monologue that in the future you can use to elevate your career by attracting new agents, casting, producers, and, as I said, attracting bigger auditions and booking your next lead role. All right. Bye. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Remember that? No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Okay, we'll hang up at the same time. Oh, you're still here. All right, for real. I gotta go. I love you. I'm Joey Freddie Larson. This has been Inside the Audition. See you inside the Monologue of the Month Club. Get enrolled at actorsauditionclub.com/join. Shoot me a DM. Say club. Say monologue on Instagram. I'll send you the personal link and mention that you heard this with your ear holes. You heard my voice and you heard me say free trial, and I'll send you the private link. The free trial is not public. Part of me is even regretting. I was like, man, do we just lose thousands of dollars by by me offering free? But it's just a reflection of how much I believe in the program, and I want to invite more people to the party so that they can join the monologue jam and reach new levels in their acting career. So it's my pleasure to send that to you. I'll send you the link. You can shoot us an email. Do all the things. You know what to do. Podcast over now.